Assalamualaikum everyone. Today, me and my friends NURIN KAMALIYA is going to present about ceramic industries. But firstly, my name is Muhammad ALIFF bin Muhammad YUSOFF. My matrix number is 200242, and partner for this group, uh, my partner for this group is NURIN KAMALIYA BINTI SHAMSUL. Her matrix number is 200441. This is the table of content for today's presentation. Firstly is what is ceramic industries, the definition and type of material. Second part is product. We are going to present about the latest product and product of material of ceramic industries. For the third part is market and competition, market material of interest and the innovation, potential of business opportunity, and the last one is going to be the conclusion. Next. So first of all, what is a ceramic industry? The ceramic industry is the business related to making, marketing, and selling ceramics and ceramic part. A general term applied to many kinds of products made from clay and similar material processed at high temperatures. Ceramic is any of various hard, brittle, heat-resistant, and corrosion-resistant material made by shaping and then firing an inorganic, non-metallic material such as clay at high temperature. Common example are earthenware, porcelain, and brick. So that's basically a rough overview of what is the topic about. So this is the ceramics. As all we can see, it's divided into several parts, which is pottery and ceramics, refractories, glass, cement, and fine ceramics. So under the pottery and ceramic, there was earthenware, pottery, and also porcelain. So next. So I are going to give you some of the product example from the ceramic industries. So the first one is glass. I think that we are all familiar with this. Glass is actually made up from sand, sodium carbonate, and calcium carbonate. The main characteristic of glass are transparency, heat resistant, pressure and breakage resistant, and chemical resistant. So basically, we all know that glass is a very important material in the world, as um, like for example in the lab we put all the chemicals in the glass. The second example of material in the ceramic industry is the cement. Cement is made up from limestone, clay, marl, shale, chalk, sand, bauxite, and iron ore. Cement is also a binder, a substance used for construction that sets, hardens, and adheres to the other material to bind them together. So basically, this is the example, the picture of the cement. We made, we can mix it with the stone to make a concrete, and to make up a building, we need this kind of cement and material. Okay, next. So this one is tiles, another example. Tile is commonly made up from glass, cork, concrete, marble, onyx, granite, or slate. And usually, tile is used to form cover to wall or floor. So nowadays we can see um, there's various types of tile and with a lot of design. So I think that pretty common for us about tiles. Next. So I think the last one is porcelain. Porcelain is a ceramic material made by heating substances, generally including materials such as kaolinite. Porcelain has a high level of mechanical resistance, low porosity, and high density, which on a daily basis provide it with a durability, soft touch, and beauty. So basically, this is the example of porcelain, the picture of it. and usually our mother will put it in the house as a display or as a usually it will be put in the I think a cupboard because it plays a very good a unique for house to own it one at least. Yeah, I think that's all for porcelain. So we can skip to the next part. Yeah, I pass it to Nurin Kamal. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Alif. So now I will present to you about the market and competition of ceramic that consists of market material of interest, innovation and potential of business opportunity, and the market size. All right, so for the first one, market material of interest, we will take a look on the basic properties of ceramic. The properties of ceramic materials, like all materials, are dictated by the types of atoms present, the types of bonding between the atoms, and the way the atoms are packed together. This is known as the atomic scale structure. Most ceramics are made up of two or more elements. This is called a compound. For example, alumina Al2O3 is a compound made up of aluminum atoms and oxygen atoms. So in general, most ceramics are hard, wear resistant, brittle, refractory, and thermal insulators. Continue with the market material of interest. So the first one is the growth in the construction sector. One of the major factors that drive the demand for ceramic tile is growth in the construction sector in developing countries. So ceramic tiles are expected to replace traditional products, including mosaic and even granite or marble, owing to their added advantage such as versatility, hygiene, low price, and ease in laying ability. The next one is increasing demand. So rising demand has encouraged manufacturers to introduce new products. For instance, in August 2021, Ceramtech introduced porous ceramic membranes for cross-flow membrane filtration. These multi-channel tubes are made from alumina for being used in nano, ultra, and microfiltration in various industries, pharmaceuticals, and biotechnology. The third one is increasing investment. So the increasing investment in the semiconductor industry of Southeast Asia are expected to drive the market growth in Asia Pacific. Superior properties of porous ceramics are propelling their demand in semiconductor wafer handling. For example, in August 2021, Fuji Electric announced to invest an extra Japanese yuan 40 billion for expanding the production of power semiconductor in Malaysia. Such investment are anticipated to prove fruitful for market growth. So the fourth one is the presence of numerous established players. So the market is highly competitive to the presence of numerous established players. The key players are expanding their presence to cater to a wider customer base. For instance, in April 2021, Corstech Incorporated announced an additional expansion of its manufacturing footprint in Benton, Arkansas, US, which is a step in the company's long-term strategy for supporting innovation in the aerospace and defense sector. And for the last one is development of advanced ceramics. Advanced ceramics were once defined around the traditional ceramic process route: powder processing, forming, and sintering. So during the last 2 decades, however, the drive for higher purity materials and more advanced properties has extended the focus of innovation toward new materials obtained by alternative process that depart from the traditional route. So for example of such process include chemical synthesis, sol gel processing, single crystal growth, and new process borrowed from semiconductor manufacturing. So for example, for ceramic, it's like a tableware or building materials and others. Okay, next we will take a look on the innovation and potential of business opportunity. So the first one is selection of low impact of materials. So some tile manufacturing companies recycle pre-consumer waste, reaching up to 90% recycled material by weight while retaining the strength and versatility. The second one is reduction of the material use. Wall and floor tiles companies have researched into raw materials to achieve a reduction in tile thickness, in some cases from 12 millimeter to 4 millimeter. The third one is selection of environmentally sound production techniques. The ceramic industry has invested significantly in more eco-efficient production techniques. Designer can also influence the environmental performance of the manufacturing process, for example, by designing products whose production require less firing step or lower temperatures. The fourth one is optimizing packaging and distribution. Companies have been engaged in reducing the amount of cardboard, shrink plastic and glue, and eliminating strips in packaging. Next is the reduction of the environmental impact during the use phase. A recent trend is called picking, a new form of direct sales orders from the end consumer to the manufacturer, thus reducing the transport impacts. And the last one is optimizing the end of life system. So for example, raised technical floor is a method of installation of floor tiles that reduce building waste and facilitate waste separation. This floor is a construction system installed on a metallic substructures at a certain height above the substrate, allowing the incorporation of radiant heating system under the flooring. Okay, next we will take a look onto the market size. So in Malaysia, the Malaysia ceramic tile industry is fragmented in nature with various organized and unorganized players operating in this space. Some of the major players in the market include Yelai Industri Berhad, White Horse, MML, Kim Hin Industri Berhad, Guasera, Sisera Group Berhad, Johan Holdings, and Niro Ceramic Group. Established players are already having a strong presence in the market. Thus, new players can enter the market only through mergers or acquisitions. The major players concentrate on the export as well as the domestic market, whereas the small players cater to the domestic demand for tiles in the country. So if we can take a look on this map, in Malaysia, we have Yelai Industri Berhad and White Horse Ceramic in Johor. We have MML at Kuala Lumpur. We have Guasera in Selangor and Kim Hin Industri Berhad at Sarawak. These companies are the major players of ceramic industry. Moving on to the last topic, which is conclusions. So many ceramic data resources are available, developed and disseminated by diverse organizations. Full utilization of these resources is a challenge because of the following: lack of a single point of access, proprietary data whose access is controlled for commercial, national security or competitive reasons, no comprehensive directory of resources, their content or access methods, no standardized content, especially in terms of the description of ceramic materials and their properties. Few, if any, link to tools using the data, and cost of accessing many of the available sites. So here are some recommendations. The directory of ceramic databases produced by this study should be made freely available to interested parties, who in turn should be encouraged to develop access portals that take advantage of modern web and mobile application technology. As specified in the work statement, an article in the ceramic press will be prepared that will include information for obtaining the electronic copy of the directory. So that's all from us. Thank you.